Hey, what's up everybody? This is Edward on another episode of Value for Your Money series on Gamers Clinic. And in today's video, I will be talking about Nintendo's Ring Fit Adventures, which was launched in October last year and has seen quite a lot of positive feedback in gaming groups and social media. So after finally being able to get my hands on one, I decided to give it a try and see if it was worth the hype and the price. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you a quick overview of the features of the game, specifically going over the type of exercises in the game, followed by my feedback from playing with Nintendo's Ring Fit Adventures with my family for 4 months. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated, and let's work out the details. The game features an adventure mode or story mode where you jog in place to navigate through stages, do different types of exercises to remove obstacles, execute attack, defense, and recovery moves via turn-based actions. There are also a few mini-games, pre-configured exercise sets that work specific areas of your body that you can choose from, and most recently a new rhythm exercise mode that lets you do ring push and pulls to popular Nintendo in-game soundtrack. And on top of that, there is a multitasking mode where you can do ring presses and ring pulls without needing to turn on the Nintendo Switch. This is useful for exercising while you're doing other things such as watching Netflix or teaching your kids homework. And if you already own the game, I'm curious to hear how you guys are using the multitasking mode, so leave me a note in the comments below. Alright, moving on to the type of exercises. The game categorizes them into four types based on muscle groups or areas that the reps target. There's exercise for the arms, abs and core, legs, and overall yoga exercises that help tone your overall muscle groups. The reps themselves will be demonstrated by an on-screen instructor named Tip, and you just simply follow Tip through each set. Sounds simple enough, right? But it's actually not that simple, and I'll get into the details in the next bits. So initially, the difficulty of each set will be determined by a quick survey when you start the story mode for the first time, and the game will recommend a difficulty level for you, but it can later be adjusted again if you're feeling it's becoming too easy. The difficulty will determine how long you have to hold each rep and how many reps per set. And trust me, the higher difficulties are really challenging and will push your limits. So before we jog into the details of the does it work part, let me begin by saying that the results will vary from person to person, but in my opinion, depends mainly, although not exclusively, to 3 factors. Remember that I previously mentioned that you simply follow Tip on screen for each exercise? Well, how well you can get the on-screen posture correct is the first factor. If you feel that an exercise is too easy and not really working any muscles, then you probably are doing it wrong and have the wrong posture. And you probably have already heard about the importance of having the correct posture. Luckily, the ring will give you verbal cues on how to get the correct posture as you do each set in the game.
Open your legs wide, left and right. Toes! Your knees and toes should be parallel and pointing forward.
The second factor is how physically fit you currently are. For instance, a person who works out regularly most likely will find the game a bit easy even at the highest difficulty setting. But for someone who finds exercising and running on a treadmill boring and like torture, such as me, this game could be the solution to get you started on a routine to working up a sweat and getting fit while having fun. And for those who don't exercise at all, this game could be a good starting point. But as recommended by the game, always consult with your doctor first if you're unsure if this game is suitable for you. On the other hand, if you expect to get all fit and toned with six-pack and all that, I think this game will not be able to take you that far. You'll most likely need a fitness membership after finishing the game to achieve that. Because judging from the exercises available in the game, they are mostly only focused on building a balanced physique instead of building muscle mass. But maybe a future patch might add new exercises types into the mix as the game is selling so well. And the third factor is how committed you are towards your fitness goals. Simply, the more committed you are, the more likely you will achieve those fitness goals. So, having played Ring Fit Adventures initially during the first 2 to 3 weeks of playing, I learned that a lot of my core muscles were not fit at all. Some sets were quite challenging and I couldn't complete the whole set even at the recommended difficulty level. And usually 1 or 2 days after a 30 to 40 minute workout session, muscles in places I didn't know exist were really sore. But over time, these sets became easier and I was able to increase the difficulty level. And talking about the difficulty level, I would like to point out that one thing I like about the game design is that you don't get over fatigued in one muscle group and feel like quitting. What I mean is, for instance, the stages in the story mode is designed so that you work out a different muscle group as you progress through the stages. And in battle, there are cooldown turns between each moveset and different enemy types, so you have to vary between different exercises from different muscle groups instead of focusing only on the easy ones. And as you progress through each stage, you will also unlock new moves with higher attack power, which adds variations to your sets so your body does not become too accustomed to one particular exercise and does not benefit from them anymore. But the game is not all that perfect for me. One downside of the game is that I feel like the exercises are more focused towards building balanced muscle groups and not enough on cardiovascular exercises to work out my heart and my lungs. There is that one stamina set in the extra section that really gets my heart pumping, but that's about it. Jogging in place and doing a few squats just doesn't work for me as well as compared to going for a 3 to 5 kilometer run in the park. But maybe that is just me, as others might get a good workout from jogging in place. So while editing the video, I just realized that I missed out one point that I would like to quickly add in here, is that sometimes while playing Ring Fit Adventures, the Joy-Cons will not correctly detect the motion. So that might be a minor and major for some annoyance for some people playing this game. So that's one of the other downsides of this game that I would like to add here. But overall, this game made working out fun again for me, and I also feel more fit than I did 4 months ago. Not only was I able to enjoy working out and lose a few pounds, it was also fun to watch my daughter trying to do the on-screen exercises with my wife and me. And my opinion is that if you're committed to your exercise goals of getting fit, then this game might just work for you too. Alright, thank you as always for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like button as it will help this channel more than you know it, and I'll see you again in the next video.